All right, Brett, congrats on a win tonight. Obviously, you've been out on the court a little bit for already this season, a couple games under your belt, but how did it feel to get back out there in front of the home crowd?
Yeah, definitely felt good to be back in Romano. It's been a while for me, obviously, missing last year, but it's always good to play in front of a home crowd and get a win, obviously.
Superior, obviously, they're playing up a level, but they obviously came to play. They gave you a pretty good run out there.
Yeah, I mean, this is their big game of the year for them. They come over here, give us their best every year, and you know what, they do play tough. They're a good little team, but you know what, it's good for us to be tested like that.
You got a lot of new guys, but it seems like gelling pretty well, especially with transfers. I mean, Pierre, I don't know when he finished with 20 points tonight, but how do you feel like the team's coming together here?
Yeah, I mean, we're still trying to click. It's obviously early in the year still. There's a lot of things we need to improve on as a team, offense and defense, but those guys are a great addition to our team, and I mean, hopefully down the stretch, down the year, they'll bring more.
All right, well, congrats on the win, and thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, Coach. Picked up a win here today against UWS. Obviously a team playing up a level, but they seem to bring their A game tonight.
Yeah, I thought Superior played a solid game. They shot the ball relatively well. They didn't turn it over. They spread the floor out and you know, made us work. Obviously, our guys, the size and physicality of being scholarship athletes took its toll on Superior, and that should happen playing at home, and we are a Division II team, so that is an advantage we had. You know, I didn't think we were particularly sharp tonight. Not to make excuses for our crew, but we had a long trip back from Kansas City, and we did practice Monday morning and Tuesday morning. We practiced this morning, trying to, again, get these guys to play with a little bit of fatigue and to try to fight through some of those things and get used to you know, some of the things that happen to you when you're fatigued. And you know, all in all, I'm hoping that we learn some lessons in this win, and you know, we can get them back with the big weekend ahead with Michigan Tech and Parkside.
Brett, obviously talked to him a little bit about his return to Romano Gym, but being in front of that home crowd, and I thought you had a pretty good crowd tonight, real loud. What do you think that atmosphere did for the guys?
I think it's great, and you know, you can't underestimate the fact that we had a nice crowd, and a lot of those guys, it was their first game. I mean, your first home game is different no matter what. Brett, sitting out the entire year, I mean, he hasn't played Romano in a full 2 years almost, a year and a half at least. You know, Lavery, Pineda, Pierre, all those guys, those guys, that's their first game. You can't help, even though this is our third game, you can't help but have a little bit of nerves. Things are different. And it's good to kind of shake those cobwebs out and get things going. So,
your guys are going to be sticking around here for the weekend. You got a couple games mixed in with everything else that's going on around here, Saturday and Sunday. Another couple of regional opponents coming in here. Just talk about Tech and Parkside.
it's a huge weekend for us. Two teams that played in the NCAA tournament last year. Two teams that are extremely well coached. Michigan Tech played up there last year and did not play particularly well and lost. I think they went on to win 24, 25 games in the NCAA tournament. They got a nice crew coming back. And in Wisconsin Parkside on Sunday, they won 25 games last year and have their entire team coming back. It will be a tremendous challenge for both nights, and both really important D2 NCAA tournament games in an early season look to you know, see if we're ready to get for conference play.
Hey, Coach, well, last year we started out with a number of wins at home. Started out with one again here today. Let's hope we can keep going forward.
Let's hope so.
Congrats. Thanks.